Beat Digger starting lineup brought to you by Cargill Beef, committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and improving products and processes. Learn about their story of commitment at Cargill.com. The Beat Diggers go with seniors Nico Guzman, Austin Garcia, and Kyle Rosenbrock. Junior Noah Leachman down low, and Micaiah Rocha, the freshman. Ethan Rose, who scored 30 points in the recent meeting against Brush, goes for Sterling along with James Skurjanek, Dusty Kahn, Davis Lebsog down low, and Chaz Lebsock. Opening tip brought to you by Buildings by Design. Get the quality you deserve in your building. Start with Buildings by Design. Leachman controls the tip against Ethan Rose. Here comes Austin Garcia in the front court. On the outside left to Rocha, towards the top to Guzman. The Beat Diggers in their road maroons to Rosenbrock. Fakes the three. Sterling in their home whites with the orange numerals. Garcia left of the lane on the baseline. He's cut off over there. Now he leans and has the shot blocked. Terrible shot. Taken away by Kahn. Into the front court is Lebsock. Yeah, he forced that one. Got to kick that back out. Got to play team basketball here if you're going to win this game, especially being the underdog. At the top is Davis Lebsock with a basketball. Over to Kahn on the high right. Kahn looking down low. Feeds into the right corner to Chaz Lebsock, to Davis Lebsock. Right at the free throw line, hands it off to Chaz against Micaiah Rocha. The Beat Diggers in a man-to-man as Sterling is spreading it out. Here's Skurjanek at the top for Kahn on the outside left. Chaz Lebsock looking for Rose, but Garcia right on top of him. Davis Lebsock bounce pass to Rose in the lane. He turns, he shoots, he scores. On the left baseline, he muscled his way for the basket from 3 feet away. And I think Bob Held was looking for an offensive foul. There was a lot of elbow movement there by Rose. Guzman the other way for Brush. Left baseline for Rosenbrock, dribbling to his right. Kicks it back out to Guzman. Guzman straight away for Leachman. Leachman on the high left to Guzman. Guzman gets a pick from Leachman. Dribbles towards the free throw line. Cut off over there. Swings it left side for Rocha. Knocked out of bounds by Chaz Lebsock. Beat Diggers retain possession. 6:35 to go in the opening quarter. Sterling with a 2-0 lead in three-quarters court. Guzman to throw it into Rocha. Rocha dribbling at the top of the outside right to Garcia. Garcia at the free throw line. Backs up, can't take that shot. Now Guzman, left wing three is up and good for Nico Guzman. And the Beat Diggers claim the lead at 3-2 with 6:19 to go in the first. In this 3A regional championship game, Lebsock to Dusty Kahn, picked up by Rosenbrock near the top. On the outside right, Chaz Lebsock down low for Rose in the lane, and he's fouled. Well, him and Garcia getting very physical down low. They might have to double team Ethan Rose. And head coach Bob Held might have to utilize that bench if Beat Diggers get into foul trouble. Mike Holloway, the outstanding head coach of the Tigers. Rose into Lebsock, then the ball nearly stolen by Guzman. I think he was fouled on the steal. Are they going to call it on Guzman? That's a terrible call. Oh, no. Check that. It was on Skurjanek. Okay, that's the right call because Guzman clearly cut off the path. So Skurjanek commits the foul. And it will be Beat Digger basketball. With 6:05 to go in the opening quarter, leading 3-2. Rocha between his legs at the top against Lebsock. Right corner for Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock dribbles to his left, picks up the dribble, looking for help, feeds it over to Rocha. Rocha between the legs at the top and then stripped by Chaz Lebsock. Lebsock all the way will lay it up and in. Yeah, you can't make that mistake, but he is a freshman. And the lead is 4-3 for Sterling. 5:39 to go first quarter. Guzman the other way at the top of the basketball. On the outside left to Leachman. Leachman guarded by Davis Lebsock. Kicks it at the top for Garcia. Garcia gets a pick over there. Picks up the dribble. Backs up for a three. And that is a brick. Hit nothing but window. Chaz Lebsock with a rebound. Lebsock into the front court. And stripped by Garcia beautifully. Garcia picks up the ball. Then he is stripped. The teams exchange overs. Here comes Kahn the other way. Right corner Lebsock. Fakes the three. Rocha picks him up. Kicks it straight away to Lebsock. Bodies go flying on the outside left to Kahn against Rosenbrock, and there's a traveling violation. Second turnover for Sterling, equaling Brush's total. With 5:08 to go in the first, Sterling leads 4-3. And to throw it in front of the Beat Digger bench is Austin Garcia. He will take it into the front court. The Beat Diggers are looking for their 13th victory of the year, and more importantly, a berth in the state quarterfinals for the fourth time in 5 seasons. Garcia on the outside left to Rocha. Bounce pass down low for Leachman on the left baseline. Now scooping, now hooking, and that's well short. Davis Lebsock comes away with a rebound for Sterling. Lebsock looks for the outlet. Will take it across midcourt on his own. Dribbles against Leachman in the lane all the way. Shot is blocked by Leachman. Ball is loose and picked up by Garcia. And They're going to say that was out of bounds. Garcia was clearly inbounds, but maybe it went off of Leachman. And that's why the call was made, and Sterling retains possession, and James Skurjanek to throw it in. And, yeah, that did not look like a very favorable call towards the Bee-Diggers. Lebsock at the top of the outside left to Rose, guarded by Rosenbrock. Down low for Chaz Lebsock. He puts it up off the glass, and no good. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Kahn. Bee-Digger basketball. With Brush trailing 4-3, 4:29 to go in the first. Just stay within distance by halftime, and then it's anybody's game. Rocha double team to the backcourt, jump pass to Rosenbrock, now to Guzman. Guzman still in the backcourt, crosses the timeline. Guzman crossover dribble, jump pass is tipped away, loose on the floor, picked up by Kahn. Kahn all the way, he scoops it up and in, and the Bee-Diggers commit their third turnover, and they trail 6-3 with 4:09 to go in the opening quarter. Guzman the other way. Guzman dribbling at the top, cross court to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock to Rocha. Rocha on the outside left. Dribbles to his right. Now to Rosenbrock. Thinking about the three. Won't take it. Fakes a three. Takes a dribble. Left of the lane. In the lane. Bounce pass to Rocha. Back out to Leachman. Leachman in the lane. Pulls up from 7. Yes, straight away. Noah Leachman scores. And Brush to within 1. 6-5. 3:39 to go in the opening quarter. Lebsock the other way. Back out to Davis Lebsock from Chaz. Davis at the top, swings it left side to Chaz behind that three-point line, picked up by Rocha. Straight away to Kahn, feeds it left side to Rose on the left baseline. Lebsock all the way, scoops it up, blocked by Rocha, but a foul. And Rocha did not get those feet in front of him. That'll be his first foul, and 2 free throws for Chaz Lebsock to try and extend the lead to 3. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for your higher education. The first free throw's off the back of the rim. Visit MCC online at morgancc.edu. Imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goals. Morgan Community College. Eric Barfus into the game for the Bee-Diggers for the first time. Second free throw for Chaz Lebsock is in the air, and it is short. And the ball into the hands of Davis Lebsock. He banks and scores. Come on. The Bee-Diggers cannot allow that off a missed free throw. Now they trail 8-5, 3:13 to go in the first. That's a simple block out. The Bee-Diggers didn't do it. Garcia the other way. Into the lane. Pulls up from 12, and that is around and off to the left. And the ball is loose and picked up by Davis Lebsock. On the outlet to Rose. Rose into the front court on the outside left to Chaz in the left corner for Dusty Kahn. Straight away for Davis Lebsock. A long three is off to the right. And Kyle Rosenbrock goes high for the rebound for the Bee-Diggers. Rosenbrock has got a 3-on-2 working, but he will back it out here. Rosenbrock at the top with the basketball. Still maintains the dribble with 2:41 to go in the first. The Bee-Diggers down by 3. Guzman cross court to Leachman. Well behind that 3-point line. Leachman looking down low. Can't find Barfus. Oh, then threw a terrible pass. Barfus was cutting the other way, intercepted by Sterling. Here's Chaz Lebsock the other way, swings it to Rose. Rose left baseline to Davis Lebsock, 10-footer, yes, for Davis Lebsock. He's got 4, the Sterling lead is 5. A full timeout called by Brush. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, Home Auto Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family, 842-4555. Head coach Bob Held is going to manage this game very carefully. You saw that momentum gearing in Sterling's direction. They're on a mini 4-0 run, and I know 5 points doesn't seem like a lot, but defenses normally take over in these games. And at this point, the Bee-Digger offense is not flowing. 4 turnovers and only 5 points. And again, the 5 points could be acceptable if you commit fewer turnovers, but you don't want that type of ratio. And with the Bee-Diggers down by 5, they're going to talk about things here for a moment and play out the final 2 minutes and 21 seconds of the opening quarter, trailing 10-5 here to the Sterling Tigers. Earlier today, the Sterling girls defeated Lamar 33-26, so they advanced to the state quarterfinals for the second straight year. It's Guzman, Leachman, Barfus, Rosenbrock, and Garcia for Brush. Austin Burkholder into the game now for the first time for Sterling. Also out there with Brennan Skurjanek, Davis Lebsock, Ethan Rose, and Dusty Kahn. Guzman into the front court for Brush. On the outside right to Barfus. Barfus guarded by Rose, dribbling towards the right corner, hands it off to Rosenbrock. At the top now for Leachman. Leachman looks, feeds it right side to Barfus. Cross court to Guzman. on the high left. Guzman with 2 minutes to go. Feeds it right corner for Leachman. He's not a three-point shooter. Dribbles right baseline. All the way. Reverse layup up and in off the glass. Leachman just muscled his way down low. And he's got 4, and the Beat Diggers close to within 3. It's 10-7. A minute 47 to go in the opening quarter in this Class 3A Regional Championship game from Sterling. Rose on the high left with a basketball. Straight away to Burkholder. Back out to Lebsock. Dribbles, pulls up 16-footer. Good for Davis Lebsock. He's got 6. And the lead is 5 for Sterling. 12-7. 90 seconds to go. First quarter. Garcia the other way for Brush. On the outside right, boy, terrible pass intended for Guzman. Burkholder takes it away, and then he traveled and laid it up and missed it. Burkholder gets the ball right back. Beat Diggers did not block out. Down low for Davis Lebsock. Ball strip picked up by Burkholder. Swings it up top. Rose, 3 in the air. That's short. Rosenbrock chases down the rebound. The Beat Diggers got a break after committing their 5th turnover. Rosenbrock right of the lane. Back out to Barfus. Now to Leachman straight away. He'll take the 3, and that's off the back of the rim. He knew it as soon as he shot it. He raced towards the rim for the ball. Davis Lebsock grabs the rebound. 54 seconds to go in the first. Rose to Skurjanek. 3 is missed, but the rebound to Burkholder underneath. He kicks it back out. The Rose 3 in the air. That is short. Barfus has the rebound for the Beat Diggers. Let's see if the Beat Diggers can score here and draw to within 3. Rush struggling on the offensive end. Garcia on the outside right against Kahn. Dribbles to his left at the free throw line. Left of the lane. Back out to Guzman. Fakes the 3. Steps in. Kicks it back out to Leachman. 28 seconds to go. Leachman on the high right with a basketball. Cross court to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock looking, picks up the dribble. Over to Garcia straight away. Garcia between the legs, left of the lane. 15-footer is off the back of the rim. And the long rebound on one hop to Dusty Kahn. 12 seconds to go. Kahn in the lane, slams into Barfus, and Barfus blocks the shot out of bounds. Sterling retains possession. There should have been a whistle there. And I think Barfus had excellent position. Rocha and Shaver check into the game for Rosenbrock, and Barfus hurt his right wrist, or his right thumb. He's shaking that off. No, Rosenbrock will stay in. Rosenbrock, Rocha, Shaver, Leachman, and Garcia with 10.4 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And the Beat Diggers down by 5. Bounce pass, one off of Lebsock. Rosenbrock has got it on the floor. Oh, that should be a foul. I mean, Lebsock went around Rosenbrock. Yeah, Bob Held is separating his hands saying, what was that? I mean, that was clearly a reach, and they called it a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing in Sterling's direction. That's atrocious. I mean, he clearly went around him. There's the bounce pass in the right corner. Austin Chavez into the game. Back out to Burkholder. 1 second to go. Over to Lebsock. He gets off a long 3, and he banked it in. Oh, jeez. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. 9 points in the opening quarter for Davis Lebsock. He threw up a prayer, and the answer was amen. We have played 8 minutes in this 3A Regional Championship game. Sterling 15, Brush 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. We begin the second quarter. The Beat Diggers trail Sterling 15-7 in this 3A Regional Championship. Garcia with a basketball on the outside left. Jump pass to Leachman. Leachman is fouled in the lane. They've got to get Leachman more involved down low. He did score 4 points in the opening quarter. The foul was committed by Davis Lebsock. If they could get him into foul trouble, even better. Garcia to throw it in. Out there with Rocha, Leachman, Rosenbrock, and Shaver. You got Burkholder, James Skurjanek, Ethan Rose, along with Austin Chavez, I believe, is in the game. Here's Rocha in the lane. He leans, he banks, he scores. Nice move by Rocha. Got high in the air. Little 5-footer for the freshman. The Beat Diggers cut it to 6, 15-9. Here's Skurjanek the other way. On the outside, right to Brennan Skurjanek. Back out to Burkholder. Left wing to James Skurjanek. Now to Austin Chavez. With the basketball is Brennan Skurjanek, and then we got a push against the Beat Diggers defensively. Away from the basketball. The foul, I think, was on Rosenbrock, which would be his first. That's the team's third. Sterling has committed 2 team fouls, so neither team in danger of getting the other to the free throw line. James Skurjanek to throw it in. Left corner for Rose against Rosenbrock. Kicks it back out to Chavez. On the outside right to Brennan Skurjanek. Here is Rose, right corner to Burkholder, dribbling right baseline, kicks it straight away, threw it in the back court towards the Sterling bench. The turnover will give the ball back to the Beat Diggers at Sterling third. The Beat Diggers committed 5 turnovers in the opening quarter, and Rocha to throw it in 3/4 court in front of the Sterling bench. Feeds Garcia against Chavez. Garcia dribbles at the free throw line. He's trapped over there. He's got to kick it back out. Does towards Rosenbrock. Deflected, but Shaver picks it up. Beat Diggers catch a break. Here's Roach in the high right. Now to Garcia straight away. Garcia pulls up for a long three. Yes! Oh, that hit nothing but string for Austin Garcia's first points of the game. The Beat Diggers in a 5-0 run, trail by 3, 15-12, 6:40 to go, second quarter. Burkholder the other way, over to James Skurjanek on the outside right. Here's Brennan. Skurjanek. Cross-court pass to Rose. Pulls up from 16, and that is off to the left, and Shaver grabs the rebound for Brush. There's the outlet to Garcia. Beat Diggers can tie it with a 3. Garcia straight away, dribbles into the lane. He leans, he shoots, and he scores, and he's fouled! And Garcia to the line, and the Beat Diggers are on a 7-0 run and draw to within 1. It's 15-14 Sterling. And the foul was committed by Chavez. Davis Lebsock, Dusty Kahn, and Chaz Lebsock check back into the game for Sterling, and the Beat Diggers have drawn even here if they can get an Austin Garcia free throw to go through. The senior bends, shoots, and he misses, back rimmed. Davis Lebsock grabs his 5th rebound. Sterling 15, Brush 14, 6:16 to go, second quarter. With the basketball straight away, it's Lebsock on the outside left to Kahn. Here's Chaz Lebsock. 3 in the air is off to the right. And Clay Shaver goes high for the rebound, his second. There's the outlet to Austin Garcia. Garcia into the front court on the outside right. Kicks it back out to Rocha. Right corner for Shaver, looking down low. Shaver to his left, swings it to Garcia. Between his legs, backs up, long 3. Is off to the left. The ball is loose. And Leachman grabs the rebound beautifully. Leachman for Brush. Right corner for Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock dribbles to his left out of traffic. Rosenbrock towards the top. Now he'll retreat towards midcourt with 5:39 to go, second quarter. The Beat Diggers trail by 1. Rocha between his legs, left of the lane, left corner for Shaver. Shaver to his right at the top for Garcia. Garcia guarded by Kahn, maintains the dribble between his legs, left of the lane, left corner Rosenbrock. 3 in the air. Yes! Kyle Rosenbrock has scored from 3. And the Beat Diggers on a 10-0 run, lead 17-15, 5:18 to go, second quarter. Rose the other way, fakes a 3, steps into the lane, and then a foul as he drove towards the basket. No shot, Shaver. Check that, Rosenbrock commits the foul. Thought it was Shaver. Rosenbrock with a second. And to throw it in will be James Skurjanek. Here comes Nico Guzman into the game for Leachman. And Brush has scored the first 10 points of the quarter. That's a way to respond after the Davis Lebsock 3 to end the first. James Skurjanek looking, left corner for Rose, knocked it out of bounds by Guzman. Sterling retains possession. James Skurjanek to throw it in. Skurjanek looking, still looking. He's got to get rid of it. The baseball pass near the timeline to Chaz Lebsock. Back out to Davis Lebsock. Lebsock towards the top of the basketball. Picks up the dribble on the outside right to James Skurjanek. Now to Kahn in the right corner. Back out to Lebsock. Dribbles right of the lane. Over to Kahn. Fakes a 3. Steps in. Hop step. He's trapped by Garcia. Bounce pass to Davis Lebsock. 3 in the air. Is in and out. And Austin Garcia goes high for the rebound. Then he's fouled in the backcourt by Ethan Rose. That'll be Sterling's 4th team foul. Nice block out by Austin Garcia. Beat Digger basketball with 4:54 to go, second quarter. Rosenbrock is out. Eric Barfus is in. The Beat Diggers have taken a 15-7 deficit and turned it into a 17-15 lead at Wally Post Gymnasium in Sterling. Guzman the other way for Brush. Guzman at the top of the basketball. Hands it off to Rocha. Rocha on the high right, guarded by Chaz Lebsock. Dribbles to his right. Rocha maintains the dribble, left of the lane, kicks it back out to Barfus, fakes the 3, steps in, over to Rocha in the left corner. Rocha right-handed dribble. Boy, he's got to watch out. Lebsock right on top of him. For Barfus. Barfus into the lane, hooks it up and in, and a foul! Barfus to the line, and the Beat Diggers extended to a 12-0 run and lead by 4. Barfus to shoot 1. And the foul is on Davis Lebsock. That's his second. And Austin Burkholder will check into the game for Davis Lebsock. And the Sterling crowd is certainly stunned on their home floor. Barfus to try and convert the three-point play. The Beat Diggers missed 10 free throws last night in the victory. That free throw is in, though. And the Beat Diggers lead by 5. This is a 13-0 run for Brush to begin the second quarter with 4:23 to go. 20-15 Beat Diggers. With the basketball on the outside left is Lebsock. Near the top to Rose. On the outside right to Burkholder. Picked up by Barfus straight away to Skurjanek. On the high left to Chaz Lebsock. Lebsock with a basketball. Over to Kahn, holding the ball on his left hip. And then we got a whistle foul away from the basketball. The Beat Diggers commit their 15th foul. There was a push as a player went flying, and Micaiah Rocha with his second. So Rocha and Rosenbrock have 2 fouls. Brush, Davis, Lebsock with 2 for Sterling. Chaz Lebsock to throw it in. Lebsock looking for the cut. There's the cut down low. Dusty Kahn shot is blocked out of bounds by Barfus. Cut to the basket, try to pump fake Barfus. Barfus kept his ground and then stuffed it away. Ethan Rose to trigger it in. Underneath the basket on the offensive end. On the outside, left to Chaz Lebsock. Fakes the 3, steps in. Back out to Skurjanek. Skurjanek trapped. Had the ball knocked away, picked up by Kahn. Here's Austin Burkholder on the outside right with a basketball. At the top now for Skurjanek. On the outside left for Kahn. On the high right, ball nearly stolen. Here's Burkholder. He puts up a 3, and he bricked it. Nothing but glass. Austin Garcia comes away with a basketball. Garcia against Kahn, dribbling into the front court. We have 3:37 to go, second quarter. Brush 20, Sterling 15. Garcia straight away on the outside right to Barfus. Now back out to Rocha. Rocha towards the top of the basketball. Swings it right side to Garcia. Garcia in the lane, has the shot blocked, and there's a foul. Rocha took a shot. They're going to call offensive foul on Garcia. Play continued, but Garcia did commit the offensive foul. That'll be his second personal. And with 3:25 to go, Sterling comes the other way. They have not scored in the opening 4 minutes and 35 seconds of the second quarter. And Garcia's out in favor of the freshman Ryan Dunker. He's going to have to play his best basketball here over the final 3:25 because I don't think Garcia will see the floor until the third quarter. And it starts on the defensive end where the Beat Diggers have excelled in this quarter. Here's Skurjanek into the front court for Sterling. Bounce pass to the outside right. Chaz Lebsock all the way, pulls up off the glass, and he missed it. And there's a foul as Dusty Kahn went over the back. 16th foul. As Shaver had position, Kahn commits his first. Sterling's going to apply the backcourt pressure. This reminds me of the first quarter of game number 2 of the regular season. Dunker in the backcourt looking, feeds it to Barfus. Beat Diggers got a 3-on-2. Shaver down low for Rocha. Banks and he misses an easy layup, and Burkholder grabs the rebound. That would have been a 7-point lead for Brush. Here's Skurjanek with a basketball. Swings it cross court to Rose. Rose down low, wide open. Lebsock banks and scores. That stops the run by the Beat Diggers at 13-0. It's 20-17 Brush. 2:48 to go before halftime. Dunker on the outside run to Rocha. Rocha at the top, jump pass to Dunker, back out to Guzman, 3 in the air, is off to the right, and the ball is chased down in the corner by Ethan Rose. Good look there by Guzman, couldn't convert. On the outside left, Lebsock all the way, leans, has the shot blocked by Barfus, picked up by Kondo. Sterling resets. Burkholder with a basketball, 2:25 to go before the break, over to Kahn in the right corner. Bounce pass just near the timeline to Chaz Lebsock. Right of the free throw line for Rose against Guzman. Dribbles right baseline. There's contact. 17 foul against Brush. And Guzman commits the personal. That will be his first, but that gets Ethan Rose to the line. He scored 30 points in the last meeting against Brush. He's been held to 2. And Leachman and Rosenbrock are back in along with Garcia. So Garcia will see the floor, but he cannot commit another foul in this quarter. So Ethan Rose to the line. And his free throw is in the air, and that is off the back of the rim. Nice block out by Austin Garcia, who grabs the rebound. Garcia across the timeline for Brush, picked up by Kahn. Got to be very careful. Dribbling right baseline, double team, looking now, leaning and shooting and missing, but he was fouled. Well, that's a great move by Garcia. Did not move that non-pivot foot, and then the Sterling defender committed to the pass, and Kahn commits his second foul. Garcia scored 5 points in the quarter. Sterling has scored 2 as a team. The Beat Diggers have 13 in the quarter. And the free throw is upcoming for Austin Garcia. The first is in the air, and that's perfect. Second free throw upcoming. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan will fit you into the car truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, Ehrlich Toyota East. Second free throw is up. Yes. The Beat Diggers have reclaimed the 5-point lead, 22-17. A minute 57 to go. Second quarter. Burkholder on the outside right to Skurjanek. Swings it near the top to Rose. Dribbles by 2. Pulls up from 13. That's perfect. Beat Diggers went for the steal. They got burned there. But they still lead by 3. 22-19 with 1:42 to go before the break. Guzman with the basketball. Guzman swings it in the right corner for Rosenbrock. Holding the ball up high, dribbling to his left. Rosenbrock picks up the dribble. Back out to Dunker. Dunker to his right, motioning his teammates. Dunker looking. Still looking. Back out to Garcia. Garcia with 1:24 remaining, second quarter. Picks up the dribble. Down low for Leachman. He muscles his way, puts it up and in on the right baseline. Leachman had virtually no angle and still scored. Brush leads 24-19, 1:12 to go. Second quarter, Burkholder straight away to Rose. On the outside left of Skrjanic's hands, but he picks it back up before the ball went out of bounds. Burkholder outside right. Now to Chaz Lepsock. Lepsock swings it right side to Burkholder. He will take the 3, and that's off the back of the rim, and Garcia goes high for the rebound. The Beat Diggers have 53 seconds to go, second quarter, leading by 5. Garcia on the outside right with the basketball, dribbles right baseline all the way, and an offensive foul. You can't do that. That was terrible. Not the call. I don't know why Austin made that move. Very risky, and he slammed right into the defender. And now he's definitely out for the remainder of the first half. His third personal. Yeah, he doesn't like the call, but I think it was a good one. The defender was planted there. Here comes Sterling the other way. Oh, this is a team game, though, and Austin's an excellent player, and hopefully his teammates can pick him up here. Ethan Rose on the outside left, straight away for Kahn, on the outside right to Burkholder against Leachman. Whistle and a foul, offensive foul. Sterling commits their 4th turnover. The Beat Diggers have no turnovers, actually 1 in the quarter. And the offensive foul committed by Chaz Lepsock. Russia with 6 turnovers unofficially, Sterling with 4. And Braden Lambrecht checks into the game for Lepsock, so Dusty Kahn and Davis Lepsock have 2. That was only the first for Chaz. Let's see if Brush takes the final shot here of the opening half, up by 5 with 26 seconds to go. Dunker into the front court, will hand it off to Rocha. Rocha right-handed dribble, 20 seconds to go. Rocha against Kahn. Back out to Guzman, looks up at the clock, says 16 seconds. Bounce pass to Rocha with 13 on the high right. Right corner for Rosenbrock with 10. Looking down low, Rosenbrock to his left. Back out to Rocha with 7. Rocha in the lane all the way, scoops it up off the glass and around, no good. And then Rocha went for the rebound off his hands and out of bounds with 2.3 seconds to go. Oh, he nearly had it. Good look there by Micaiah. Beat Diggers will apply the backcourt pressure. Don't give up the cheap basket here. Rush got to find somebody deep here. And it's going to be a long toss. And that ball is going to be caught by Rose. He'll pull up for a 3. That's an air ball, and that's the end of the opening half. Excellent second quarter by the Beat Diggers as they outscore Sterling 17-4. And they lead at the break in this Class 3A Regional Championship game, 24-19 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back with you from Wally Post Gymnasium in Sterling for this 3A Regional Championship game about to begin the third quarter, where the Beat Diggers lead the Sterling Tigers 24-19 after a 17-4 second quarter. Interesting to see what head coach Bob Held will do in terms of a lineup to begin the third. Will Austin Garcia come out with 3 fouls? Will he come into the game or start the third quarter with a 3? Yeah, he did commit 2 offensive fouls, and that's what he's got to cut out. Because into the game, you can still be aggressive, but when you see the defender there, got to kick it back out. Dusty Kahn, James Skrjanik, Davis Lepsock, Chaz Lepsock, and Ethan Rose for Sterling. Austin Garcia will rest to begin the third. Noah Leachman, Ryan Dunker, the freshman, Micaiah Rocha, another freshman, Nico Guzman, and Kyle Rosenbrock, 2 seniors, a junior, and 2 freshmen. Sterling basketball to begin the second half. Rose dribbling left baseline against Guzman all the way. Has the shot blocked from behind by Dunker, but a foul. Not sure if it was Dunker from behind or Guzman with a body. It was Guzman with a body. Boy, aggressive move. 4 seconds into the second half. I think that's what Mike Holloway's message was. You got to be a lot more aggressive against this Beat Digger team. The Rose free throw is in the air, and that is around and good for Ethan Rose, who was held to 4 points in the opening quarter. In the opening half, actually. Grayson Simmons checks in for the first time for the Beat Diggers. And Guzman is out. Second free throw is up, and that's in. Guzman committed his third foul, and that's why he's on the bench. 24-21 in favor of Brush. Dunker into the front court against Kahn. Double team looking. Jump pass to Leachman, right baseline. Leachman in the lane, turning, try to force it up, and he's fouled. They're going to say he was on the floor, not. I think he either tried to, I don't know if he tried to shoot that one. There was double contact there. Foul was committed by Ethan Rose, his second. On the floor. Dunker to throw it in. Dunker looking. Got to find somebody. Feeds it back out to Rosenbrock near the timeline. Rosenbrock's going to hand it off to Rocha. Rocha now back out to Dunker. Dunker straight away. You've got a freshman engineering this for Brush. Getting a pick from Rosenbrock. Right side bounce pass to Rosenbrock. One through Rosenbrock. Intercepted by Skurjanek. Turnover number 7. Skurjanek the other way. Right side for Rose. Picked up by Simmons. On the outside left to Kahn. The Beatdiggers looking shaky in the first 40 seconds of the third quarter, but they do lead by 3. Davis Lebsock right side against Noah Leachman. Back out to Skurjanek. Left side to Kahn. Kahn straight away to Lebsock. Over to Skurjanek. Right side to Chaz Lebsock. Bounce pass down low for Rose, and he's fouled by Dunker. And Rose being very, very aggressive. Beatdiggers are going to have to create some offensive fouls committed by Rose. For Dunker, that's his first, the team's second. And bounce pass to Lebsock, now to Skurjanek. Bounce pass inside, knocked away, intercepted by Simmons. Nice play by the G-man. Here comes Dunker, the other way to Rocha, left side. Rocha behind the three-point line. Cross court to Leachman. Leachman right side. Backs his way in, stripped away, but Rosenbrock's got it right baseline. Rosenbrock pulls up from 7, off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose, and then Lebsock got the rebound, but he fell down and traveled. Turnover number 6 for Sterling. Beatdigger basketball. Simmons to throw it in. Simmons lobs it back out to Leachman. Leachman straight away. Dribbles right to the free throw line. Had the ball stripped away. Beatdiggers have committed their 8th turnover. Long pass to Dusty Kahn. Lays it up and in. And here comes Sterling. They're to within 1. 24-23. 6.5 to go in the third. Need a bucket here. If they don't get it, the Beatdiggers are going to need a timeout. Dunker on the outside right to Simmons. Back out to Dunker straight away. Gets a pick from Leachman, left side. Pulls up, 15-footer off the glass and in. Nice shot there by Ryan Dunker. That's a clutch bucket by the freshman. The Beatdiggers have built it up to a 3-point lead again. 26-23, 6:08 to go, third quarter. Skurjanek back out to Lebsock, straight away to Kahn. On the outside left, James Skurjanek. Now to Chaz Lebsock. On the outside right to Rose, picked up by Rosenbrock. Looking down low for Davis Lebsock. Up top to Skurjanek. Left side to Chaz Lebsock. Dribbles. Pulls up 14-footer. Good. Nothing but string for Chaz Lebsock. Sterling to within 1 again. 26-25 with 5:45 to go in the third. Dunker for Brush straight away on the high right to Simmons. In the right corner for Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock dribbles to the left. Right of the lane. In the lane. Left corner Simmons. Dropped the ball. And he kicks it back out to Rocha. Rocha, right-handed dribble behind his back. Then the ball is stripped away, and it's picked up by Sterling. Here come the Tigers the other way. Kahn nearly walked. Then he leans, then he banks, and he misses. But I think he traveled. He did. He did. He scored, but it does not count. And now good timeout called by Bob Held. 30-second timeout brought to you by Greg Maughan at State Farm Insurance. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 8-4-2-45-55 with the Beatdiggers up by 1 and the basketball. 26-25 over Sterling with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third. Austin Garcia is getting ready, I believe, to check back in. Yeah, the offense is starting to look a little bit shaky, even though Dunker did score. You need a veteran presence in there, even though Garcia's in foul trouble with 3. There's no tomorrow in this one. The Beatdiggers have already made a couple of substitutions. So Garcia's out there with Dunker, Rosenbrock, Rocha, and Leachman. So a senior and a freshman guard with backcourt pressure being applied. Dunker with a basketball. Dunker into the front court. Nice dribble. Left-handed dribble. Double team on the outside left, bounce pass to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock in the lane. He banks. He gets a defender in the air, and he misses. And the ball is tipped into the hands of James Skurjanek, his first rebound. Sterling can take the lead with 5:01 to go in the third. Outside left for Kahn. Kahn straight away for Lebsock. Back out to Chaz Lebsock, just beyond the timeline. Lebsock to his left, gets a pick from Davis Lebsock. Fakes the three. Swings it right side to Rose. And I believe we've got an offensive foul. That'll be Sterling's fourth turnover of the quarter. Chaz Lebsock commits the offensive foul. That's his second personal. And the Beat Diggers come the other way with a basketball. Up by one, 26-25 with 4:45 to go, third quarter in this 3A regional championship game. Rocha on the outside right, guarded by Chaz Lebsock. Dribbles to his right, picks up the dribble, straight away to Dunker now. Dunker to his right. Maintains the dribble, fakes the three, straight away to Garcia. Garcia backs up. Garcia to his left. Garcia left of the lane, pulls up, shot is blocked. Rosenbrock's got it down low for Dunker, and then Dunker was fouled. Dunker could not go up for the shot, but nice alert play by Rosenbrock. Foul was committed by Davis Lebsock. That's his third. Here comes Austin Burkholder in for James Skurjanek. Beat Diggers had a 5-point lead at the break. Garcia to throw it in. Looking, lobs it towards the top. Dunker's got it nearly stolen. Dunker right side, Rosenbrock. Three in the air. Good for Kyle Rosenbrock, his second triple of the game. And Brush back to a 4-point lead. 29-25, 4:08 to go in the third. The Beat Diggers are looking to make it to the state quarterfinals for the third consecutive year and fourth time in 5 seasons. Here is Lebsock against Leachman. He shoots and he scores in the right baseline. Leachman went down to the floor. Lebsock with 11. He scored 9 in the opening quarter, was held scoreless till then. 29-27 Brush. 3:49 to go in the third. Garcia straight away with a basketball on the outside left to Dunker. Dunker dribbles left of the lane, left corner for Rosenbrock. Bounce pass to Dunker. Dunker's going to have to back it out spinning, though, and gets it back out to Garcia. Garcia in the high left, feeds Leachman, left of the lane. Leachman in the lane. He turns, he shoots, and that ball's off the rim, no good. And the ball is rebounded and a foul in the backcourt. Dunker commits the foul as Lebsock grabbed the ball and went to the floor. For Dunker, that's his second personal. The Beat Diggers have 2 players with 3 fouls, Garcia and Guzman. Rocha, Dunker, and Rosenbrock have 2 apiece. Sterling can take the lead with a 3 on this possession. Lebsock against Rocha, across the timeline, the outside right to Burkholder, back out to Davis Lebsock, right side to Kahn. Kahn retreats towards midcourt. On the high right to Burkholder against Dunker, dribbling right baseline against Dunker, and we get another foul. It looks like Burkholder's jamming that left shoulder into Dunker, but it's a defensive foul. It'll be Dunker's third, the team's fourth. James Skurjanek will check back in for Chaz Lebsock. With 3:11 to go in the third, Nico Guzman will check in for Brush. He replaces Ryan Dunker. And Skurjanek to throw it in for Sterling. Skurjanek looking, feeds it right corner, Lebsock, wide open 3 is an air ball, and Guzman's got the ball for the Beat Diggers. Guzman by himself across the timeline, 3 minutes to go. Garcia wide open, right wing 3, off the back of the rim. Had a great look, but missed it badly. Lebsock with a rebound for Sterling, that's his 6th. Then the ball is stripped beautifully by Rosenbrock, and here's Garcia with a basketball. Turnover number 9 for Sterling. Garcia on the outside right, dribbles right of the lane, all the way, scoops it up and in! What a move by Garcia, avoiding contact so as not to commit the foul. He's now got 9 points. Brush 31, Sterling 27, 2:33 to go, third quarter. Rose on the outside right against Rosenbrock. Lobs it cross court, Davis Lebsock fakes the 3, left corner, Skurjanek 3 in the air, yes. Right back come the Tigers. 31-30 Beat Diggers in the third with 2:18 to go. That's a big triple. Skurjanek had the look and scored. Garcia the other way for Brush. On the outside right, wide open right wing 3, and it's off to the right. And the ball is volleyballed around into the hand of Rosenbrock all the way. He feeds Guzman, he scoops it up and in. Rosenbrock with a beautiful pass. As Guzman scores, he's got 5. Beat Diggers lead by 3, 33-30. Minute 56 to go in the third. Lebsock straight away. He can tie the game with a 3, and he misses it off to the left. And the ball is into the hands of Micaiah Rocha. Beat Digger basketball. They've got a 5-on-4. Garcia into the front court. Garcia will now slow it down. Left of the lane. Back out to Guzman. Guzman dribbles to his right. In the lane. Guzman from 12 straight away. It's no good. And the ball is rebounded by Ethan Rose. Rose across the timeline. He's got a 4-on-3 straight away. 12-footer is around and no good. The rebound to Dusty Kahn. Kahn with the basketball. Over to Rose inside the three-point line. Now Skrjanek in tight with that three, and he did it. Skrjanek nails the triple again, and the game is tied at 33 with 1:16 to go in the third. Austin Garcia the other way for Brush. Skrjanek had two great looks and converted. Garcia on the outside right towards the top. Garcia at the free throw line. Back out to Guzman. Guzman cross court to Rocha. Rocha looking down low behind the three-point line. Right corner Rosenbrock. Three in the air, and it's around and no good. Austin Burkholder with a rebound for Sterling. They can take the lead now with 53 seconds to go. Here is Rose in the lane, and he's fouled on the floor. No basket. 15th foul against the Beat Diggers. And that could be Rosenbrock's third. And it is. Barfus and Shaver check in for Rosenbrock and Leachman. Here's an important 51.7 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Rose to throw it in. Boy, there's a cutter. And Skrjanek right baseline. Over to Rose. Inside Burkholder is shot off the glass and in. And Sterling has the lead. They haven't had it since the second quarter. 35-33 Tigers. 39 seconds to go in the third. Garcia for Brush sets up the offense. Not too long ago, the Beat Diggers did have a 4-point lead. Now an 8-2 run for Sterling. Garcia backs up with 22 seconds to go. I think the Beat Diggers are working for the final shot here in the third quarter. Garcia with 16, with 15, maintains the dribble. With 13 on the outside right, towards the top now. Back out to Guzman with 9. Guzman with 8 straight away. Over to Barfus with 6. Back out to Garcia with 5. Garcia between his legs with 3. Pulls up from 15. Yes! At the buzzer for Austin Garcia. And we have played 3 quarters in this 3A Regional Championship game. It's Brush 35, Sterling 35 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. We begin the fourth quarter in this Class 3A Regional Championship game from Wally Post Gymnasium in Sterling. Brush 35, Sterling 35. Brush basketball. Garcia, Guzman, Rocha, Barfus, and Shaver for Brush. Garcia with the basketball at the top against Dusty Kahn, dribbling to his right. Puts up a long 3, and it's off to the left. Shaver has the rebound, though. Shaver kicks it back out to Guzman. The Beat Diggers reset. Burkholder guarding Nico Guzman, dribbling to his right, spinning right at the free throw line. Guzman back out to Rocha. Rocha into the lane, puts it up off the glass, and he missed it. The rebound to Barfus. He banks, and he misses an easy one. Burkholder comes away with a basketball. Those are great looks for the Beat Diggers. Here's Burkholder straight away. 16-footer. He banks it in. Sterling leads by 2, 37-35, 7:12 to go in this regional championship game. The winner will take on Lutheran on Thursday in the 3A state quarterfinals from Golden. Garcia on the outside right to Guzman. Guzman gets a pick from Garcia, dribbling towards the top. On the outside left to Rocha. Rocha looking down low, crossover dribble, left to the lane, on the left baseline. He puts it up off the glass and he misses. Shaver's got the rebound straight away for Guzman. Again, the Beat Diggers reset. Here's Guzman in the lane, 10-footer off the glass, and he missed it. In fact, all he got was glass. Here's Skrjanek out of the pack with a basketball. Bounce pass to Kahn, right baseline. Kahn's going to back it out. Over to Rose, straight away for Burkholder. In the left corner, Skrjanek, wide open 3, and it's no good. And the ball is tipped around to Burkholder, 15-footer, and that's no good. And Barfus has the rebound for the Beat Diggers. Outlet to Garcia. We've got 6:22 to go in the game. Sterling 37, Brush 35. Garcia straight away against Dusty Kahn between his legs. Garcia behind the three-point line. Does he want to take the 3? No, swings it to Barfus right side. Back out to Guzman. Guzman against Burkholder. Dribbles to his left. Long 3, and that is off to the left. Not even close. And Barfus goes for the rebound. He's got it and feeds Shaver. He lays it up and in. Nice feed over there. Barfus to Shaver, who scores for the first time. We are tied at 37, under 6 minutes to go. Dusty Kahn in the high left with the basketball. Back out to Burkholder. Hands it off to Rose. Rose with the basketball for Sterling against Nico Guzman. Rose dribbling to his right. Rose at the free throw line in the lane. He slams in. That should be an offensive foul. It is. Rose through the right elbow into Guzman. Turnover number 10 for Sterling. Rose commits his third personal. That's a great defensive play by Nico Guzman. Now the Bee Diggers will make some substitutions. Davis Lebsock and Chaz Lebsock in for Sterling. Rosenbrock and Leachman in for Brush. Tied at 37. As exciting as last night's game was, that the Bee Diggers won over Kent Denver by a 52-50 count. And the Bee Diggers are the 22nd seed, taking the 6th seed Sterling right down to the wire here with 5.5 to go. Tied at 37. Garcia right of the lane, kicks it right side. Rosenbrock fakes the three. Rosenbrock will dribble to his left. He will back it out and play the smart basketball. Nothing too risky. Swings it cross court to Barfus. Back to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock just beyond the timeline with 5:12 to go. Rosenbrock maintains the dribble. Right side to Garcia. Garcia against Kahn. Looking for a pick from Barfus. Dribbles left of the lane. Jump pass down low, and it's intercepted. I think he was expecting Barfus to cut. Bee Diggers threw it away. Here's Rose the way with 4:50 to go. Bounce pass left corner for Lebsock. Straight away for James Skurjanek. Got to pick him up. He's nailed 2 lethal threes. Skurjanek bounce pass to Davis Lebsock. Dribbles all the way. Scoops it up, and it's blocked. He gets it right back, and he banks and scores. Lebsock got his own miss. He's got 13. Sterling 39, Brush 37. 4.5 to go in Sterling. Garcia at the top with the basketball. On the outside left to Rosenbrock. Near the top to Barfus. Barfus left side for Shaver. Shaver over to Garcia. Gets a pick from Shaver. Picks up the dribble. Back out to Barfus. Barfus straight away in the lane. Over to Shaver, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Barfus slammed into Ethan Rose. The Bee Diggers commit just their 11th turnover. Barfus' first personal. Now you're facing danger time here with the Bee Diggers down by 2 with 4:13 to go. Rocha and Dunker, 2 freshmen into the game for the senior Barfus and the junior Shaver. Out there with Rosenbrock, Leachman, and Garcia. Here comes Sterling the other way. Chaz Lebsock at the top of the basketball, looking down low. Swings it inside. Lebsock turns, and he scores. Davis Lebsock was by himself, and the Bee Diggers didn't see him. Davis has 15. Sterling's got a 4-point lead with 3:53 to go. Dunker outside left. Rocha wide open 3. Good for Micaiah Rocha. That's a clutch 3. The Bee Diggers score their 5th point here of the quarter. 41-40 Sterling. 3:38 to go in the game. Skurjanek straight away over to Davis Lebsock. Fakes the 3. Back out to Chaz Lebsock. Left side to Dusty Kahn. Rose straight away on the outside right. Davis Lebsock in the lane. Spinning, turning. Blocked out of bounds by Leachman. As Lebsock went up for the shot, and Leachman rejected that. And Dunker took a shot to the face. Head coach Bob Held and Tyrone Whipple come out to see if Dunker's okay. Sterling basketball, 41-40 Brush with 3:26 to go. Willow Coffee, Tea, and Smoothies and G Sweets Bakery are perfect combination. Open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturday 7 until 4. 921 Edison Street in Brush. And Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. One-stop center for home improvement projects. Skurjanek to throw it in. Lobs it in, and Rosenbrock is going to tip it away and knock it out of bounds. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Sterling, actually. Rosenbrock had position, and Sterling tips it out of bounds. And that is turnover number 11 for Sterling. The Bee Diggers have it. They can take the lead. Trailing 41-40 with 3:22 to go. Guzman with the basketball. Guzman just dribbling the ball well behind the three-point line at the top. Gets a pick from Leachman, left of the lane. Feeds Leachman in the lane, and Leachman had it stripped, but they're going to call foul. Oh, Mike Holloway does not like that. He thought it was clean. That'll be the team's 5th foul, and he went up for the shot. The foul was committed by Davis Lebsock. That will be his 4th. Leachman has to make one to at least tie the game. Got to make one of these 2 to tie the game. The first free throw, he pulled the string. It barely got to the rim. Second free throw upcoming. This would tie the game at 41. Noah Leachman spins the basketball. He shoots, and he made it. Rattled it home. Brush 41, Sterling 41. 3:04 to go. From Wally Post Gymnasium in Sterling. Lebsock straight away for the Tigers against Rosenbrock. Right side feed Skurjanek against Guzman. Now to Davis Lebsock on the outside left. Here's Ethan Rose. Jump pass. Davis Lebsock fakes the three. Dribbles left baseline. Spins in the lane. And he puts up a wild shot and misses, but he's fouled. I don't know how he squeezed his body in there, but he did, and the Beat Diggers committed the foul. And that could be Rosenbrock's fourth, and it is. Davis Lebsock, who has not been to the line, leading all scorers with 15 points. Let's see if he can miss at least one. First free throw is up, and he missed it off the back of the rim. Rominger Jewelry and Gifts, the leader in Northeast Colorado for diamonds, jewelry, watches, and expert in-store jewelry repairs. Rominger Jewelry and Gifts. Second free throw upcoming. For Lebsock, it's up, and it's good. Sterling 42, Brush 41. 2:45 to go for a bid in the state quarterfinals. Garcia the way for Brush. At the top against Dusty Kahn. Gets a pick from Leachman. Picks up the dribble. Looking, still looking. Back out to Guzman. Guzman with 2.5 to go. Crossover dribble on the outside left. Straight away to Garcia. Garcia, crossover dribble in the lane. He puts it up from 10. It's around. And good, and a foul! Holy Mahungus, Garcia to the line. And the Beat Diggers lead by 1. Foul committed by Skurjanek. That's his second. Garcia now with 13 in the game. With 2:24 remaining. Got to make the free throws. The Beat Diggers so far in the game are 4 out of 6. Free throw is up. Oh, he's off the back of the rim. And Rosenbrock has the rebound for Brush. Rosenbrock is going to have to back it out. Does to Garcia with 2:18 to go. Rosenbrock at the top. Swings it to Rocha on the outside left to Guzman. A bucket would be huge. Guzman dribbling to his right. Into the lane. Jump pass to Rosenbrock. Back out to Rocha. Now to Guzman. 2:07 to go. The Beat Diggers up by 1. Swings it to Garcia just beyond the timeline now. Against Dusty Kahn. 2 minutes to go in Sterling. Garcia with a crossover dribble. Backs up. Long three is off the front of the rim. And the rebound into the hands of Chaz Lebsock of Sterling. That's his 5th. There's the outlet to Skurjanek. Straight away to Davis Lebsock. A minute 45 to go. Timeout. Check it. 1:46. Timeout Sterling. And we'll take it with him. Brush 43, Sterling 42 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Brush 43, Sterling 42. Sterling basketball with a minute 46 to go in this 3A regional championship game from Sterling. 3/4 court. James Skurjanek to throw it in. Out there with Dusty Kahn, Chaz Lebsock, Davis Lebsock, and Ethan Rose. Into Ethan Rose, guarded by Guzman. Cross-court pass, Davis Lebsock. Fakes, dribbles right baseline, all the way. He puts it up, blocked by Leachman, and Rosenbrock has the basketball for the Beat Diggers. Rosenbrock in the backcourt. Out there with Garcia, Guzman, Leachman, and Rocha. Here's Guzman with 90 seconds to go in the game, and the Beat Diggers up by 1. Let's see if Brush takes a timeout. They will. With a minute 26 to go. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. We'll keep it right here. With the Beat Diggers up 43-42 and possession of the basketball after a big block in there by Leachman, with Rosenbrock picking up the loose ball. The Beat Diggers are 0-3 against Sterling this season, losing 49-43 in Brush on December the 19th, 43-38 here in Sterling on January the 30th, and then in the Patriot League Tournament semifinal, 56-39 on the 26th of last month. None of those matter right now. Dunker, Rosenbrock, Rocha, Garcia, and Leachman for Brush. So the Beat Diggers have some excellent ball handlers out there. Very good ball handlers. Rose, Davis Lebsock, Chaz Lebsock, James Skurjanek, and Dusty Kahn for Sterling. Rocha to throw it in. The Beat Diggers have 2 freshmen on the floor. Bounce pass into Dunker. Dunker with a basketball on the outside left. Maintains the dribble, hands it off to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock to his right. Rosenbrock with 1:17 to go. Back out to Dunker. Beat-Diggers don't have to shoot. Dunker left of the lane. Picks up the dribble, looking, and he double dribbled. Oh, there was a foul. I think it was a double dribble, though. It was. Yeah, definitely double dribble. Yeah, Bob Held looking for the foul, but unfortunately for Brush, that's a good call. That's 12 turnovers against the Beat-Diggers. And Dunker's now out, and Guzman back in with 1:11 to go. Sterling can take the lead. Into the front court is Chaz Lepsock, just beyond the timeline. Lepsock against Garcia. Spinning at the top. Bounce pass inside. Kahn is wide open. Blocked by Leachman. And off of Kahn out of bounds. What an incredible defensive play by Leachman. Kahn was wide open. Then Leachman not only blocked the ball, but it went off the body of Kahn, who was sprawled out on the floor. Beat-Digger basketball with 58.4 seconds to go. Rosenbrock to throw it in. I cannot believe that play. Wow. Dunker back in. Guzman on the bench. The Beat-Diggers substituting offense for defense. Bounce pass into Garcia. Pressured in the backcourt by Kahn. Jump pass to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock still in the backcourt. Across the timeline to Garcia. Garcia on the outside left with 49 seconds to go. Garcia back out to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock with 45. Rosenbrock bounce pass to Dunker. Dunker with 41. Now feeds Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock dribbles right into the lane. Kicks it back out to Garcia with 36 seconds remaining. Beat-Diggers will not shoot. Here's Rosenbrock with 32. Back out to Dunker. And Dunker's fouled by Dusty Kahn. That'll be the 17th foul with 30.5 seconds to go. Kahn has committed his third. Ryan Dunker to the line. This is a huge free throw, man. What pressure there is on the freshman here. This is a ton of pressure. And now Mike Holloway wants a timeout. 30-second timeout as Sterling calls it. What a game. What a basketball game. Oh, man. Oh. You got to catch your breath here. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. During your visit, you can gas up your vehicle, sit down to lunch, get snacks, and your hunting and fishing licenses. Find everything you need at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. And AC Ice proudly supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. When you need ice, don't just settle for any old frozen water. Get AC Ice at any local grocery or convenience store near you. One free throw for Ryan Dunker. He'll earn the second if he makes the first. The Beat-Diggers can take a 3-point lead, forcing Sterling more than likely to shoot a three if Dunker can nail it. And it's a lot of pressure. Brush 43, Sterling 42. 30.5 seconds to go in either Sterling or Brush's season. Dunker spins, shoots, and he misses off to the left. And there's a rebound over there, grabbed by Rose. And then Rosenbrock strips Skurjanek. The turnover in the front court. And let's see what we got. Did Sterling call a timeout prior to that? Let's see what happened there. I think Sterling might have called a timeout before the strip. Or did Brush call it? No, Brush. 23.4 seconds to go. Skurjanek got the rebound. Rosenbrock stripped him. Lots of confusion out there. Yeah, this should be Brush basketball with 23.4 seconds to go as a timeout was called as soon as Rosenbrock stripped the ball away from Skurjanek and grabbed it. Wow. And you can barely hear the whistle out there. Well, 43-42 Brush. In this 3A regional championship game. Stop, shop, and save on all your grocery needs and snacks for game time enjoyment. You can also pay your public service bill and access Western Union. The Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. Beat-Diggers leading 43-42. Once again, that timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Yeah, it is Brush basketball. That makes sense. Garcia, Guzman, Rosenbrock, Leachman. And Rocha for Brush. Garcia to throw it in. In the backcourt along the side. Finds Guzman. Guzman in the backcourt. Crossover dribble. Now he's fouled by Skurjanek. That'll be the 18th foul. 20.9 seconds to go. Skurjanek commits his third. Sterling unofficially has 12 turnovers, matching Brush's total. Oh, got to make the free throws. But again, it's a 1-and-1. B. Digger missed moments ago. Senior bends, shoots, and he missed it off to the right. And the rebound to Davis Lebsock. Sterling can take the lead here. 15 seconds to go. Lebsock on the outside right against Leachman. Straight away to Chaz Lebsock. He's got 10 seconds to go with 8 against Guzman. Straight away to Rose with 5. Rose in the lane all the way. Scoops it up off the glass and he missed it. And the ball is loose. Picked up by Rocha. He's fouled with 7/10 of a second to go. Rocha's fouled. The B Diggers are going to pull this out. Holy mahungus. The B Diggers are going to pull this one out. Rocha will go to the line. Incredible. Rocha to the stripe. There's not going to be enough time with 7/10 of a second to go. It's still a 1-and-1 situation. The foul was committed by Dusty Kahn. The Sterling crowd is stunned. The left-handed free throw by the freshman is up, and he missed it. The rebound to Chaz Lebsock, and that's it! That is it! Holy mahungus, the Brush B Diggers have done it! They have advanced to the state quarterfinals for the 4th time in 5 seasons. And they defeat the Sterling Tigers in Sterling. The number 6 seed goes down 43-42. Let's take a 2-minute break. And we'll wrap it up after this on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Sterling. An unbelievable 3A regional championship game. One night after winning by 2 points over Ken Denver, the B Diggers pull it off. They were 0-3 against Sterling this year. They beat Sterling 43-42 as the B Digger postgame show is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center. In Sterling, Brush, and Fort Morgan, Mr. D's Ace Home Center. Ace Farm and Home Center is your farm and ranch headquarters for all your farm and ranch supplies. They carry feed for all your animals and pets. An incredible game here in Sterling. The B Diggers trailed 15-7 after 1. Went on a 13-0 run to begin the second. Grabbed the lead 24-19 with a 17-4 second quarter. Then it was tied at 35. Sterling went up by a couple of points on a couple of different occasions in the fourth quarter. But the B Diggers down the stretch with a huge clutch block there by Noah Leachman. And they rally to win the game 43-42. Outscored 16-11 in the third quarter, but Brush needed just 8 points to Sterling's 7 in the fourth quarter to win this game and advance to Thursday's 3A state quarterfinal against Lutheran in Golden at a time to be determined. We'll have that game right here on 1010 as well as KSIR.com. Let's talk about the visiting B Diggers. They got 13 points from Austin Garcia, and Garcia did a great job after having 3 fouls by halftime, stayed disciplined, and did not even commit a fourth foul. 7 points in the game from Noah Leachman, 6 by Kyle Rosenbrock, and 5 apiece from Nico Guzman and Micaiah Rocha. Eric Barfus contributed 3 and 2 points apiece for Ryan Dunker and Clay Shaver. For the hometown Tigers, whose season comes to an end with a 21-3 record. Their first home loss of the 2014-2015 season. They got 16 points unofficially from Davis Lebsock, 6 apiece from Ethan Rose, James Skurjanik, and Chaz Lebsock, and then 4 apiece from Dusty Kahn and Austin Burkholder. The B Diggers were out-rebounded unofficially in the game, 27-21. Davis Lebsock with 8 rebounds for Sterling. The B Diggers had 6 from Rosenbrock, both teams with 12 turnovers apiece. The B Diggers at the line. In fact, neither team shot well from the line. Brush was only 4 out of 10, and Sterling 3 out of 7. The B Diggers, when they needed those free throws in the fourth, did not do it. They were 1 out of 6 in the fourth quarter. Sterling shot just 2 free throws in that fourth and 4 in the entire second half, making 3. And again, none of those 3 games that the B Diggers lost, 2 during the regular season and 1 in the Patriot League tournament, mattered today. The pressure was on the hometown Tigers, and the B Diggers stayed close all the way, led throughout. Sterling again did take the lead on a few occasions, only a 2-point lead on about 3 separate occasions, but the B Diggers would rally and win the game 43-42. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Let's take a 2-minute break. I'm going to try to get head coach Bob Held up here, and we'll do that in 2 minutes. Brush 43, Sterling 42 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Sterling High School. The Brush B Diggers have pulled it off in this 3A regional championship game. They advanced to the state quarterfinals for the 4th time in 5 seasons as they defeat the Sterling Tigers by a score of 43-42. And momentarily we'll speak with head coach Bob Held. Just an incredible game as the Beet Diggers trailed 15-7 after one, and were able to come back in this game with a big second quarter and just nip and tuck. Let's talk to the first-year head coach, Bob Held. Coach, I'm sure we're still catching our breath, but you're down 10-5 in the first quarter. You call a timeout. You're still down 15-7, and you got back in the game immediately. And it seemed that once you got back into the flow of the game in the second quarter, it was still anybody's game, obviously. Neither team controlled the game, but mentally it seemed that all the pressure was on the higher seed, considering they were 3-0 against your team this season.
Yeah, and we just kept telling ourselves that all week. It's just, guys, you got to believe in yourselves and believe in your team. There's no doubt that in my mind I don't believe in you. And I said, it's to be there, is to be at the end, to be in it, to win it. And if you can give yourself 1-2 points of lead or 1-2 points behind, we know we have it in us to play it. We got experience on the senior level. We got experience now with freshmen. Our program's growing. I can't say enough for the boys, and I'm proud of them.
Anything you did in particular to neutralize Ethan Rose? He went off for 30 points in the third meeting, and you really held him in check, even though Davis Lepsock had a pretty good game offensively for the Tigers.
Well, Sterling's kind of like us. Who are you going to guard? One guy comes up the next night, and the next guy, the next game, he scores 30. But, we just said, guys, we got to play butt-down defense and just keep playing hard and just help each other win this game and fill the middle and just rebound and just check your guts, guys. And we had a lot of guts today, and they played hard, and it was awesome being home.
Bob, down low, Dusty Kahn had a wide-open layup. That play by Leachman with about 50 seconds to go, that block was just incredible. One of several great plays down the stretch. One thing is to play great defense, as you talked about, but to play it inside of 2 minutes the way you did, Sterling's every shot was contested that the Tigers took.
Yeah, we had to get to that opportunity. And Noah, he's been a big blocker all year long, 2, 3, 3 or 4 a game. Some games he has 6 or 7, and he just had to step up. And I know Noah has it in him, and he was just a big force all weekend for us.
How much did last night's game help you, considering Sterling Cruz, they beat the Academy, you went down to the wire with Ken Denver, so certainly you weren't far removed from this situation. You were less than 24 hours removed from going down to the wire and having to play well to win the game, even though I know you're not happy about the free throw shooting.
Yeah, our free throw. I told guys we're going to shoot all next week, guys. And we shoot 25, 30 free throws a day. But, I know the nerves are there, and I understand that, and it's just part of the game, and you got to finish it and clear out. But we finished it some way, somehow, and we all pulled together. And I just told the guys, hey, God bless the Beet Diggers. Guys, go home and say thanks.
Final thing, can you believe that going into this tournament, you were coaching an 11-11 team? Because they certainly didn't look like a 500 team over these last 2 days.
Well, we know we're not a 500 team, and we kept preaching to them, and I kept preaching to them as a coach. I'm their biggest fan, and I'm the biggest Beet Digger fan as well as you are. And I tell you guys, hey, guys, we know we're not 500. We just haven't got our peak yet. We just haven't started to do what we need to do. And we showed it the last couple of games. And I think this momentum, it's going to be a fun next week is all I can say. It's going to be a fun week. And it's very joyous for me. Proud, Beet Digger coach and a fan and a player.
Coach, congratulations. What an unbelievable weekend for the Beet Diggers.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That is Beet Digger head coach Bob Held. A 2-point victory last night against Ken Denver, 52-50. And then the Beet Diggers today defeat the Sterling Tigers in the regional championship game, 43-42. They'll play on Thursday against Lutheran, the 3 seed, at a time to be determined from Golden. The Avalanche are coming up next against the Columbus Blue Jackets at about 4:35. Keep that in mind, so we'll get to that here in just a few minutes. The sound engineer and producer of Brush Beet Digger basketball this afternoon has been Braden Godin. Keep in mind, you can follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports or our 1010 KSIR Sports Facebook page, and we upload the audio of these games to those pages as well as to YouTube on our KSIR B106 channel in case you want to listen to the replay, the audio replay of this particular game. I'm John Beltran. We will talk to you once again on Thursday, even though we got baseball on Tuesday. The Beet Diggers taking on the Estes Park Bobcats in Brush in game number 2 of the season as the Beet Diggers are taking on Woodland Park right now in Fort Morgan. And that mini Fort Morgan Classic used to be a weekend, but they're just having a one-game situation today with the Beet Diggers of Woodland Park. So our next basketball game, again, in the 3A state quarterfinals coming up on Thursday. We'll let you know on Monday during 1010 Preps and more, or again, follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports or our 1010 KSIR Sports Facebook page as to when that game. What time that game will be on Thursday against Lutheran, and we'll have it for you right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. I'm John Beltran from Sterling. The final score, Brush 43, Sterling 42 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.